Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot and welcome to this July monthly overview. I'm going to go ahead and just jump in. Thank you for being a part of the channel. Welcome. I have the Mystic Manifesting Oracle cards here. And let's just shuffle those up for you, Aquarius, and find out what tidbit of information we can give you for your energetic overview. And we have the true north. Align your decisions with spirit's guidance to get direction. A suggested affirmation for the month could be, I know the way to go. So we'll set that there for you, Aquarius. Thanks again for your energy and your attention. I have the Tarot of Secrets, and it's a very large deck. So let's just shuffle through as best I can here. And we're going to do the Celtic Cross spread for you for July. I am just going to lay these cards down in their places, and then we're going to come back and talk. So just trust that the messages that are for you will come out. And if it doesn't fit, if it doesn't apply, don't make it fit. Let's just see what we get. Your final outcome is the 8 of Coins. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, Aquarius, is the Magician. This is beautiful. This is a major arcana attributed to the sign of Gemini, which is your air cousin. This is card number 1 in the major arcana, and it is the first step that the Fool takes on his journey. He becomes the magician, he or she. I just use the word he because it's just easy. So they become the magician, and it is energy of the month of July, of you basically taking the bull by the horns and making what you want to happen, manifesting your destiny. It doesn't mean that you are like manipulating others' will. That's not what this is about. This is about your mind and your heart and how you're going about your life. You're manifesting your destiny. You're creating your own reality. You are making sure that what you think about, you bring about. It's also very much about somebody that is grounded and centered and then aligned with the truth of the heavens and the universe and their spirit. So as above, so below. As within, so without. They have all the tools that they need on their magic table. They have wands, fire. They have pentacles, earth. They have cups, water. They have swords, air, your energy. So communication, all of that. They've got all the tools they need to make their life be the way they want it to be. Like I said, it doesn't mean manipulating others' will. It just is your reality. So as we jump into your Celtic Cross, we've got the recent past, and this is the 6 of Coins. This is earth energy, and the 6 of Coins is about reciprocity and you making a determination in your world and in your life that if you're going to deal with people, business, personal, it needs to be equal give and take, fair and square, equal. I may give 60% this week and 40% next week, but somehow along the way, we're going to have equal balance, balanced give and take. It's not just going to be me giving everything. It's going to be an equal partnership. It's business or personal. This was your recent past, making that determination, that declaration of, yeah, I know that I'm not the person to just constantly be giving to everybody. I need people to give back to me too. Your current energy is the Eight of Vases. This is the Eight of Cups. And this is you in your emotional space of your life, determining that you've poured into so many things emotionally from your heart, and you've seen that it either was productive or it wasn't. But you've made the determination in your heart and your emotions that I'm going to walk away from what no longer serves me anymore. If basically what I've poured in isn't pouring back into me, then I'm going to stop like overgiving. I'm walking away from what no longer serves me. I'm walking away, and I'm not afraid to do that. However, your challenge, this is fire energy. This is the 10 of Wands. This is your passions and your desires. And this is, you've given basically, excuse my French, one too many fucks. And you're done. You're done doing that. You're done bending over backwards and letting everybody pour their burdens onto you. You are no longer available to help everybody with their burdens. You have broken your back figuratively, or maybe literally, God forbid, but this does have a lot to do with physical back pain. If you've been having some physical back pain, this is an indication, like energetically, that there is, and I'm not a doctor, I'm not diagnosing, I'm just giving you an energetic kind of reading. If you've noticed that, you can feel physically, emotionally what you've been going through, this is an interesting confirmation. This is showing up as your challenge, and it might be hard for you to say no to people, but you have to. You have to save yourself. You have to protect yourself. You have to protect your energy. You have to make sure that you're not being everybody's, beating pony, whatever they call that, workhorse, whipping pony, whipping post. I can't get the proper cliche, but I hope you understand what I mean. This challenge is you not being everybody's carpet to step on and wipe their feet. That's not your role anymore. That is going to be a challenge for you, because I think that maybe you've gotten really used to being strong and capable and able to say yes to everybody, but you're going to have to probably start saying a lot more no's in order to protect yourself. Five of Cups is on your mind, the Five of Vases. Now, this is about remorse and regret and going back into the past and looking at your cups, which are your heart, your efforts from your heart, and regretting what I coulda, shoulda, woulda. It's all of those things that we do. This is on your mind. Those things that we do, we think about it, we ruminate. We go, and you're an air sign, so the ability for you to be in your mind a lot is highly plausible. And this is on your mind of, I wish I would have, could have, or should have done whatever it is. If I could go back and change things, you probably would. And this is you kind of wishing that. But this is not really productive energy. I'm sure you know that, but it's not productive. It doesn't really get you anywhere good. It just kind of it always feels to me personally like it's a toilet kind of swirling down, and we're just, every thought we think like that, it's flushing and going nowhere. So be careful getting stuck in this energy. Under the surface, what you might not be aware of all the time, but it's there. It's another emotional energy. It's the Seven of Cups, Seven of Vases. It's about choices and options. You're not stuck. You're not without the ability to change your mind. You're not without the ability to make other choices. You have different things that you can think about rather than just remorse and regret over the past. You actually can think about positive things. And every cup has a different thought in it tied to your heart. And it's going to be up to you which one you choose. to drink out of or to look at or whatever. So Seven of Vases is down here to say you have options and choices about what you're choosing to feel on a daily basis, okay? But as you move into the future, interestingly enough, there is the King of Vases, which is the King of Cups. So all that rumination and regret and remorse and all of that acknowledgement of everything that you have available to think and feel, in your future, in the month of July, you grasp that. And it almost feels like you are mastering your emotions, which probably is going to feel really good, considering that you've probably felt some pretty bad feelings. But as you move into the future, it feels like you're saying, I get it. The light bulb has gone off. I understand how to master my emotions. I understand how to take control of my heart space. Everything I think and I feel, I'm able to put it into the proper boxes and open that up later. Or it's somebody that is calm, cool, collected. It is masculine energy. It is fixed water. So it a lot of times is attributed to the sign of Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but somebody that is very deep. Their feelings are very deep. This can be you know, really adopting this energy, or this can be someone that you're dealing with, like I said, like a Scorpio, somebody that is very deep in their feelings. They are very conscientious and psychic and in tune and aware of how they affect their world. They're very loyal. And yeah, their love and their dedication runs to the depths of the ocean. So this is somebody that's a ride or die for sure. Your external energy, it's somebody outside of you that affects you. And it's a mother, it's a mom, it's your mom. It's even if your mom isn't here anymore, that energy of that divine feminine mom energy is around you all the time. You're always sensing it, you're always feeling it, you're always in tune with it. It affects you. And this divine mother energy is nurturing and abundant and always giving and what's the word? Gosh, they're always giving birth. They're always it's divine riches. Um, gosh, earth-based energy. So it has to do with money and time and effort, and it's beauty. It's ruled by the planet Venus, so it's about beauty and beautifying the world that you're in. This external energy, it's outside of you, but it affects you. And like I said, it could very well be your mom, whether it's in spirit or physically here. But it's like your mom is making things beautiful for you, and a reminder of female divine mama energy. This is Mother Earth. This is Gaia, you know, that beautiful spiritual earth energy. So I won't go on and on, but it is feminine. Even if it's a masculine person that has this quality, they just have feminine energy around them, and that's absolutely normal. Your energy is the King of Vases. I'm sorry, King of Swords. And that is Aquarius energy. This is fixed air, attributed to the sign of Aquarius. So stubborn. When you make up your mind, you make up your mind, and you're not going to be swayed, and nobody's going to convince you, and you're going to speak your mind. You're not really going to be in your feelings. You're going to be more in touch with your thoughts and facts and figures and strategies, and you know, looking at the game plan and the future orientation. This King of Swords is very strategic. So definitely speaking your truth and mastering your thoughts, you know, getting all those thoughts that you've had on your mind in order and trying to make sure that there is this mastering of the emotions, but there's also this mastering of the thoughts and the thought world, and keeping that in good, healthy working order. Your hopes and your fears is a new opportunity in love. This can be with somebody that you're already with, just opening up a new portal between the two of you, or it's a love offer coming your way, or it is, self-love. You finally able to love yourself after your whole life. This is a hope and a fear. Sometimes the very thing that we hope would happen, we're also kind of scared of it. So it's a normal hope and a fear, but it's the Ace of Cups, the Ace of your heart. It's a new, brand new beginning in your emotions and your love. And on the final outcome position is the 8 of Coins. Now, this is very earth energy, and it is about becoming the master of your craft. Whatever you do to make money, coins, pentacles, you are going to become an expert at that. You're going to be the subject matter expert. You're going to be the point of contact. You're going to be the person that everybody calls to ask questions about that thing, because you're just so good at your job, at your craft, at your work. And that's the 8 of Coins. And so ultimately, whatever it is, Aquarius, that you focus your energy on in the month of July, it's going to have a very positive final outcome. This 8 of Coins is you're going to achieve excellence at whatever it is you turn your energy towards. Remember, you did have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So basically making you a magician to create your reality. Whatever it is you want to see, you have the ability to kind of create that. So let's get one extra layer down for the sign of Aquarius for your reading for the month of July. This is the Witch's Tarot for the sign of Aquarius. Let me grab that. That was an important card. It jumped right out, and that is the King of Swords. Look at that. Confirmation. That's you. So what are you doing in the month of July? 7 of Cups, 7 of Aces, confirmation, and the 2 of Swords. Your energy right there. That's also Libra. It's air energy. It's swords, but it's just saying that Aquarius, in the month of July, you have choices to make. You have some indecision that you might feel wash over you, but ultimately you need to understand that you do have choices. Remember, not everything in your cup, your heart, your emotions is truth-based or good for you. Sometimes the crap that we have in our cup is this stuff: remorse, regret, sadness, the past, what we can't change anymore. But we have sometimes beautiful rainbows, butterflies, good things, castles. So we have choices and we have options. We're never stuck in indecision or willful blindness. We always have the ability, and you certainly do as the King of Swords. Remember, that is the master of your mind, of your cerebral analytical abilities. You have domain and mastery of that. So you have control of your thoughts and your emotions. And that is beautiful. That's confirmation. All these cards showed back up here in this little small version. This is your reading, Aquarius, for the month of July. Spicy Sunflower Tarot can be found on TikTok and on YouTube. And thank you for your likes and your follows and your subscribes and your shares. I appreciate that. And your comments, always welcome. Be blessed. Be well.